To the left, I have the Samsung Q8FN. To the right, I have the LG C10. Now, there have been claims that I have to address right now because this will only get out of hand. The claims are that in all of the videos that I've been showing thus far, I have intentionally and purposely gone into the color management system and dialed those settings to something that was egregious for the LG C10. And this is why I didn't show that off in the videos that I did. So, before anyone dare try to make that claim again, I'm going to show you in real time, filmmaker mode, cinema mode, and standard mode, all in HDR, and I'm going to show you I didn't do anything like that. Okay, so here we are in filmmaker mode, and it's at the default because I hit reset already. It made it look way worse than my initial video, but this is what you all asked for because clearly I'm cheating. Clearly I'm being fraudulent here. So I'm going to zoom in so you all can see me hit that reset button. Okay, we're going to hit reset. Yes. Okay. Does it get any better for your LG C10 going up against my Samsung Q8FN? No. In fact, it made it look even more washed out and even more dead going up against my fully calibrated, fully adjusted Samsung Q8FN. But oh, it gets better. Because let's say everybody knows if you want more color, you go to vivid mode. That's what it's going to do for you. You go from that to that. It just gets more blue. Now, again, to verify that I'm not purposely augmenting anything, we're going to go to vivid mode. I'm going to zoom all the way in here. Oh, that's the shutter speed. That is not the, what is it? Zoom mode. There we go. All right, we're zooming all the way in for you guys. Okay, now we're going to go all the way to the bottom so you can see. Hit reset, say yes, and there you go. Now you tell me, did it get better? No, it did not. It's still blue. It's still every bit as blue as it was. Now, let's go into, what do you say, cinema. I saw a lot of people saying cinema home would be better. Okay. You want me to hit the reset button? Let's hit the reset button. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom. And you sure you want me to hit reset? Okay, we're gonna hit reset. And now all my adjustments to make it look better went away. And now it's just even more blue, dead, and ugly. Amazing. Now, we can go into, what do you say, just the regular cinema mode. Make sure it's on default because I'm clearly going out of my way to make it look bad. Again, we're going to zoom in here to show you all of that. I don't ever in my life want to hear any of you LG boys say that I'm manufacturing results when you know good and damn well your TV is shit. And the moment I start declaring that I've finished up my videos, now all you create and manufacture something that you think I can't defend against. That shit doesn't work with me. I cannot be intimidated that easily, okay? Your TV needs help, it needs work, and when I showed filmmaker mode, I did so because it's the most accurate mode most consumers could get. Now, you wanted to see what this TV looks like? Let me zoom in for you. Oh, again, messing with the shutter speed here. Zoom in here. And let's just focus on your precious, beloved LG C10. Does that look good? Does that look wonderful? Is that everything you hoped it to be? No. Now, let's show you my Samsung Q8FN color. I have my Samsung Q8FN color, like I said it was, at 37. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I compare them at 25 color, which is a default color. Okay? At 25 color, let's zoom, let's exit out of this. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. Make sure we're at, well, I gotta open up the menu again and make sure we go back into 25 color, don't I? Just make sure you're focusing on your C10. Remember what it looks like, ingrain it in your head. Okay? There we are on the Samsung 25 color. Don't know if you can see that, but that's 25 color. I actually might have to get a little closer so you can see that. 25 color. That's all day, every day, 25 color. Now we're gonna back up and we're gonna show you both displays now, okay? I do not manufacture anything, okay? And I get really pissed off when people want to say this, because this is why LG is where they are right now with looking so bad. Okay, so then we're going to exit out. Ready? Exit out. Even going up against default 25 color, you can't hold a candle to my best and brightest. And I'll fucking prove it. And again, I'll also have to prove that I didn't do anything to the C10. That again, people said try cinema. So we'll try Cinema Home first, and I'll make sure that I go in here yet again, and you guys can follow my steps on screen and see that I'm not doing anything, but I won't zoom in this time, so you can't say that, see, that's where he magically pumped the color back up. Nope. Okay, so we hit reset for all you guys that need to see that. Okay? Okay. Now, come get this work. All of you come get this work right now. Because I've been telling you and telling you and telling you and kept on telling you the differences are real. Look, I'm not making this up. When you put the LG C10 up against the Samsung Q8FN, it gets bodied. That blue tint is there in real life. Those color differences are there in real freaking life. This is reality. This is what you're up against. And even at default color, you don't have any grounds. Let's say we took them both out the box, 25 color versus this washed out garbage to the right. Like I did. I took my color down for you guys. I was at 37, okay? Something that most people would do for HDR to see that quantum dot beauty that they worked for. Now, again, I'm not doing this maliciously. I'm doing this so that LG can improve, so that you know the weakest areas of LG, so you know what it needs to improve on. And year after year, the apologists come out in full force and say, you are doctoring footage. You are the problem. Clearly, your motives are a little sus. Clearly, you're doing this to make LG look as bad as humanly possible because Samsung paid you. I've had my Samsung Q8FN since 2018, and y'all have been saying that line for the longest time. But colors remain every bit as washed out on the LG compared to the Samsung Q8FN. I mean, it's scene after scene, time after time, no matter what I do, it seems as though I can't win with you guys because the narrative is always changing. You've doctored this footage, you've doctored that footage. Everybody's crying foul where there is no foul. I'm the only one being asked, by the way, to show my settings. You don't ever hold these AV reporters or anybody else in the AV community accountable to do this much proving. Because the reality is there's been a bias against me from day one because I call myself, along with my fans calling me, the #1 brand in honesty, and rightfully so. I'm the only one doing real-time open tests like this. I'm the only one going this far to explain the corruption behind the LG reviews. I'm the only one explaining the nature of the LG compared to other displays. I'm the only one going out on a limb time after time again for the average consumer. And what do I get in return? I get claims that I have doctored the footage. I get claims that I just hate LG to hate LG. This is a simple vendetta. There's nothing more to it. This is a fraudulent claim. Every single step of the way, there has always been some excuse why LG can't deliver the same level of picture quality that my Samsung Q8FN has been doing from day one. It doesn't blow me out of the water, and everybody knows that is due to the fact that all of the LG fans out there continue to make excuses rather than tell LG they need to improve. There's a lot to improve on. You see what I'm saying? Darkening my colors for you, making things look worse so that your LG can stand out is not going to somehow change the fact that your LG has a long way to go. And I mean a long way to go. And to sit up here and act like your LG is perfect, it's sad. It's really sad. I had to drop my color down to 25 for you. Now let me show you what it looks like when I put my color back to where I had it. All right, for all you people that need to see that. All right, you see it now? Let's focus in on your C10, your beloved C10. Your supreme leader, right? This is it. This is your guy. This is your horse in the race. The one that you put all your cards on. The one that you're spending over $1,400 after taxes on. This is your TV. The thing that you keep gaslighting, saying is better than everything. Everything on the market. Don't you find that claim a little sus? No other TV on the market beats this one TV. And this has been the claim by literally multiple channels, and you're wondering why I'm the only one with the problem? Meanwhile, there isn't anyone else with the ability to do these kinds of comparisons like I've been doing for the years that I've been doing it, right? Now look at my TV right now, to the left. Samsung Q8FN. This is with the 37 color put back right as I had it. No tricks, no nonsense. This is reality, man. And you don't have to like it, but you damn sure aren't gonna sit here and call me out of my name for it. I didn't do anything to make this result so staggering. It is staggering. When you try on the other display, it is very clear that something different has happened. Now, what I will do for all of the crybabies in the back that love to say that he clearly put it up more than 37. He's doing this to try to slam LG like he always does. His motives are bad. He's an LG hater, and the list of complaints you guys like to throw at me and throw my way. Again, I'm going to zoom in, and the reason I'm zooming in to just your C10 is so you can sit here and relish the beauty that you really think is a perfect TV. I'll let you sit on that so you can see what a real TV looks like, because that's what you all will say on your forums. When you start attacking other owners of other TVs, this is a real man's TV, right? A proper TV. Uh-huh. All right. If this is a proper man's TV, what the hell do you call this? Here we go, 37 color. Now, I'm not going to zoom out. You guys can try to squint and squeeze your eyes as hard as you can, but that's 37 color all day, every day. I didn't do anything outside of 37. I know the moment I start zooming into the C10, or rather the Q8FN, you'll just say, oh, that's where he changed the settings. So we're not going to give you that credit. You're just going to have to believe that my Samsung is where I say it is, or look at it on the color value and realize that that's where 38 or 37 stops. So there you go. Do what you got to do, say what you got to say, but this excuse making just for the sake of LG needs to stop. They don't improve this way. This is why LG looks like that and my Samsung looks like this. Because you keep on letting it happen. You justify it. You don't say that there's ever anything on LG that needs improvement. You don't try to make it get better. Your situations in life are not going to complete themselves based off of you tucking your head in the sand and running from every real issue. And make no mistake, the LG has real issues with it. Real issues. And you guys saw that. You guys know that. It's a cop-out to try to sit here and pretend like now I'm trying to doctor footage. When I tell you the LG is a dead, washed out, ugly picture, and then I got dudes coming on saying, I've seen all these videos and theirs doesn't look like yours. Okay, let me rephrase this in a way you all can understand right now. At least you LG fanboys, because everybody else seems to understand perfectly clear what's happening right now. I'm rocking a Sony mirrorless camera right now, shooting an HLG3, showing all the dynamic range possible, okay? They are not doing that. On top of that, I take this shit straight out of the camera, don't do any tricks, any games, nothing like that, and I show you in real time exactly what this looks like so that it can capture as much information as possible and you can get an idea as close to real life and then go into exhaustingly long detail explaining the differences that I've seen on these displays. This is for the benefit of the consumer. This is for the benefit of the consumer market. If you know what's wrong, you know how to fix it. But if everybody keeps saying, this is the best TV of 2020, this is the best TV I've ever seen, my LG C10 is perfect, I never have any flaws, well, I think your motives are clearly sus. I'm starting to doubt you. I don't know why you keep making these videos. I keep making these videos, for anyone wondering, because the claims against me don't stop. They just get more rampant. I swear to God, it's like I'm being treated like Donald Trump right now. Everything is, oh, you're just whining. It's a conspiracy. You're crazy. Meanwhile, any proof that you actually furnish will be dismissed and disregarded. Everything you show will be tossed off to the side as, it's just a conspiracy theory. These are claims. These are unvalidated claims. No, I've shown exhaustive proof at this point. And I just needed to correct this because I know, like, nobody's business. When it comes to it, push come to shove, the LG fanboys love to run into their little private forums, slander my name, and say that I messed with the color management system, and that is why the LG C10 looked bad in all my videos and nobody else's. Because this is the shit y'all like to say. So, You guys saw my Q8FN at 25 color. You saw my Q8FN at 37 color. And you got to see the LG C10 reset as requested. So for the last time, accept your defeat, know what needs to be fixed, and go to LG and ask them to do what they should have done day one and give you a TV worth something, because this blaming of others for a manufacturer not delivering on their promise to make a 2020 TV that is truly game-changing is stupid. What I'm showing you right now is so important because I've seen so many people with Q8FNs say that they're thinking about returning, or not returning, but selling their Q8FN off for an LG C10. Meanwhile, they have no reason to downgrade like that. Because make no mistake, the LG C10 is a downgraded LG C9. All the C9 owners know it at this stage. They have full bandwidth HDMI 2.1, DTS encoders, all of which you don't have on this new TV. Oh, and by the way, when push comes to shove, you have the same gray black that happens in VRR because you have this quotation mark gamma issue. But truthfully, I called these issues day one. I've been saying it day one. The VRR was going to be a problem on the LG C10. The patch cannot implement the variable refresh rate performance that you're looking for. I told you that. That's why they put an asterisk next to it. I've been harping to warn everybody. I've been explaining it in nauseating detail, and you know what I heard? But it can do it. Sony doesn't have HDMI 2.1, and they automatically lose because of it. Yeah, and neither can your fucking LG C10, okay? Neither can your fucking LG C9. Those near black issues are fucking real, and people are noticing it's game breaking. People are noticing real gamma shifts when you start trying to adjust the brightness settings for the HDR. You're not going to be able to do so, and it's going to ruin games. And that's what's going to mess up your PlayStation 5 experience and all these other experiences you can have. Meanwhile, my Samsung Q8FN is doing just damn fine with variable refresh rate. I wonder why. Now, that being said, for the, again, millionth time, I'm losing track of how many times I've explained this to everybody. The LG C10 versus the Samsung Q8FN isn't even a conversation that we need to be having right now. The conversation we need to be having right now is, how do we get LG better? What are LG's weak points? We can figure that stuff out. LG might be able to be celebrated on this channel as one of the actual best TVs you can buy. But until they fix their flaws and what they have wrong with them, there's no way in hell I would ever stand behind an LG with their picture quality looking like it does. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Share this video with whoever you can so that they understand exactly what's going on in the AV community, because there are a lot of bullies out there that like to ruin people's reputations solely because they bought the wrong TV. I've experienced this for years, and this kind of behavior is unacceptable, and I really hope that you guys will rally with me to try to get LG improved with constructive criticism. Anybody with an LG that has the ability to compare against other displays, please do so after you dial in those displays to your liking, both of them, and don't just whip them out of the box running factory default settings, because nobody buying the TV will just leave their TV alone. Most people will play with their TV and try to get a picture they like. That being said, I want to thank you guys for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.